Important message from the old boy Ivan here for you, my friend. Oba! Alright, let's do it. Am I in the camera? I don't know. I'm gonna sit down here. By the way, right here, there is a working man. A working man, it's a good thing. Labor, it's good. Now let's talk about the drama. In this video, I will just tell you a few things about women. Why? Because I had a lot of experience with women. Long-term relationships, short-term relationships, like all this like mambo jumbo. But let's sort the important from the non-important. See, you know this saying, never argue with a fool. Why? Because they're gonna involve you in their fullness. They will bring you down to their level and they will beat you with experience. so you can literally never beat a fool, because a fool is so full of himself and he does not aware of the situation. Now the same token we can say about women. Never argue with a drama queen. And women they are like drama queens. Now let's think a little bit on that. Why women are drama queens? Because it's their nature. Emotions, too much, too this, too that. On the other hand, men are more stable, like the rock. That's how they should be, but they are not. Why? Because in a relationship comes like these feelings and love and compassion, and a man should know how to restrain himself, how to be a rational male. I've talked a lot about Rollo Tomassi and his writings, The Rational Male. So it's very difficult to stay rational in the presence of women, because women evoke in you your feminine side, the feelings, the love, the compassion, the desire, and that, my friend, is the tragedy of men. Once they got into some sort of relationship, it quickly turns into relationship for that very reason, because a weak man would forget about his strong sides and he will become a little weak. And the women are masterful in the drama. Well, I'll give you a couple of examples so for this to make sense. Have you been in a situation you just you said something to a woman, you promised her something, but you could not do it. For some reason, you could not do it. Let's say you promised her to give her $10 in the morning, but somehow you didn't have the $10, all right? Very stupid example, but it will make all sense, because I'm trying to make this $10 so small, or $2, okay? Let's make it $2. You promised her to give her $2 in the morning, but in the morning you were broke, or you didn't have the money, right? And you did not give her the money. And that's okay. But the woman would not understand that. First, she would not understand it. It's because we know from life that women, they literally don't care about your struggles. If you're broke, if you're a broke guy, or if you struggle with finances, right? You may say, hey, listen, baby, tomorrow I'll give you $2 or $50 or $1,000, but you don't have them. You made a promise, right? And you did not keep your promise. Now, first of all, the woman will not look rationally at this. She will say, why he doesn't give me the money? She will assume immediately that you are a schmuck, or a loser, or you didn't have the money, or you're broke. And guess what? She will make sure she will show you that. But in a very nasty way. You don't know that it's a nasty way. I'm telling you, it's a nasty way. It's not nasty way in general. She doesn't do anything bad, but the way she does it makes it terrible. After you didn't give her the $2, you know what she will do? She will poke you in the soul, and she will say something like, well, you promised me, but you didn't give me the $2, right? And she will say it in such a way that it will create this drama. Or let's say you promise her to drive her with your car somewhere to do something, of course for her, to do her nails or something, but you did not do it because you got busy. And again, she will not look at the situation rationally. She will say, why this man does not want to give me a ride to the nail salon or the hair stylist or whatever, you know. And she will not look at that rationally, and she will make sure to poke you in the soul. Maybe in 2-3 days. After 2-3 days, everything is gone. It's like the event, you forgot about it, it's like everything is smooth. But in 2-3 days, she will remind you. And it's gonna be painful because it's under the radar. It's just a remark, right? We're gonna call it remark. She will say, yeah, you promised me like 3 days to drive me there. But as you always promise, you never keep your promises. Something like this, you know? Or not even that. She will say, you promised me, but you did not do it. And now here is the kicker. Here is the kicker. She will add something that will like literally take your soul and like in the garbage. She will say something like, hey, do you know how many men would be in your position to drive me to my nail salon or to give me the $2 or the $500 or in that thing, you know? You know how many men? And that is, my friend, the way she put herself on pedestal. You know, this is called pedestaling woman. You can go to my other videos and see what is this terminology. Go to the terminology video, and usually beta males, orbiters, losers, they put these women, they put them on the pedestal, but this is her own way. Once she got into the relationship for a while, she will try to elevate herself to that position. She is the prize, all right? And you, of course, you're the loser. And the reason this works, because it's very stealth. How it is working? It's by comparison. What is she trying to do here? Is she trying to put herself on the pedestal over here, and you know, she's like the queen, the drama queen over here, and here is you amongst the other losers. And she will say, you know, I could have asked John, or I could have asked Steven, or I could have asked Ricky. And hey, at that very moment you may see her phone ringing, and guess who's calling? Ricky is calling. Bad for you, my friend. But that's what usually happens. So you have to be careful in that type of situations. These are very small pokes, you know, like she poking your soul, till one day, you know, you give up on her, or you just lose her over Ricky, or over, how this guy was saying, Steve from the accounting department, or, you know, I'm gonna make my own, all right, okay, the boss or the manager, you know. Now, my friend, this is very detrimental for your soul because you are literally in the process of becoming a loser. A woman can make a man a loser by these little drama events. Now, the remedy for that, I can give you that. You know, I do have the experience. I can give you that. The remedy for that is as soon this happens, you don't react like a bitch or like a woman or like a female, whatever you like to use. I'll be politically corrected here, whatever you like to use. As soon as you notice this type of behavior, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to put a mental note. You will say to yourself, now you know. Maybe before this video you did not know, you did not aware. So all I'm trying to do here is to bring your awareness to such a level so you start noticing these little things, you know, because we know from the wisdom of the centuries, we know that the devil is in the details. You know, the devilish behavior of a female or a male, it's in the little nuances. The nuances makes all the difference. And we don't catch the nuances because in the current polarized society, everything is a very short. We as people in this busy universe, I'm talking about 2023, we don't have too much time to think, realize, reflect on our lives because of all this social media, do this, do that, you know. The social media actually trains your brain to be shortcutted all the time. You start acting upon smaller and smaller pieces of information. Now, this video will be long, but we need a long type of content to understand the real life. We don't need like 3 seconds TikTok or 20 seconds Instagram that will literally create an engine in your mind to respond after you hear this 3 seconds video. You immediately like a robot, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. You know, you heard some guy talking on the, like, they take these long contents video, now they chop them on smaller pieces, they take the PowerPoints, they chop them, they throw them in the social media, and you are acting upon these stupid videos. They seems to be powerful and you know, like, yeah, let's go to the gym, yeah, let's make the money and do this, that, do that. But these videos, they are actually hurting you. They are actually hurting you, my friend, because you don't have the relevance. You don't have the relevance. You take out small bits and pieces of some content, and you cannot actually understand the full picture. Now, Andrew Tate has been a victim of that. His fame was so rapid in 2022, at the end of 2022 and 2023 now, because for that very same reason, because there was like a lot of followers of him, they took his content, they chopped small pieces, and now the opposite party, the ones that don't like him, they looked at this situation and they said, we can do that. Let's take things he said, but that we don't like, and we're gonna chop them into smaller pieces, and we're gonna expose him. So this is how he became misogynist, you know, like, and people are stupid, you know, not stupid, but they are ignorant because they form opinions about Andrew Tate or whoever, or Elon Musk by looking at these short things that he said. Well, but not in the context of the entire video. That's why this guy was kind of angry at one point. he could not hold himself but not to be angry, because he said it, hey, these people are taking my content, they chop it in smaller pieces out of the context of the entire video, and that's how he got victimized. Yeah, he got victimized, and even he got put in jail. Yeah, and not because of the videos, but anyway. But that's my idea here. So let's summarize. Start noticing the small things your woman or your girlfriend or your drama queen is doing to you without you noticing. Start noticing those things. They are not red flags. These are not red flags. These are just behavior patterns in her that she does it naturally. There's nothing bad, she does it naturally. What is bad? That you are responding in not proper way. Now, the proper way is, the remedy for that is, first you notice, then you put a mental note. Now, my best suggestion for you is get a little book on your relationship, keep it in your pocket. And anytime you feel bad about this relationship or relationships, put a note in the book. How you felt, what happened, especially how you felt, what happened, how you felt, and then after a few days, maybe 3-5 days, review those pages. Now, that is called process think on paper. Think on paper. How do I know that? Because I'm in business. I'm mentoring a bunch of young men on business. But this is what I found. I'm trying to mentor them on business, but their mind is all about women. And because they know me, kind of, they don't know me as a player, but they seem to see the way I behave with women, and these kids, one kid literally told me, hey, there is something about you with women. And I say, okay, no problem. So they are curious. The kids are very curious these days, right? They want guidance. They want guidance. That's why these celebrities in the space like Jordan Peterson or Peter Jordanson, you know, these cool people, guys like Andrew Tate, Jordan, Joe Rogan, like real men. They stand their ground. That's why they got noticed. So these kids are noticing my behavior when women are around and when I'm in the presence of women. So the kids are asking me, what shall we do with this, you know? I'm coaching them business, but they're always asking me these questions about women. As a matter of fact, one of the kids, he's like 18, he's still a virgin, and he asked me, is it good sex? Is it good? Now think about this question. He's 18 years old, and he's asking me this question, is it good sex? He doesn't know. It is like, he does not know, he's like, you know. So, yeah, let's recap that. Start noticing these things, put a mental note, a little journal. Journaling, it's a good thing anyway. This one I use for business. It's called the daily journal. I put every 1 hour or sometimes half an hour, I put some notes here about the mechanics of the business, good ideas, whatever it comes. This is a very important tool. I've been doing it for the last 10 years. Yeah, I have many of these, and I have a little channel on this topic. It's called Karma Business Karma. Business Karma in YouTube. That's not a big channel, but if you are interested, yeah? If you are interested in business, there in this channel, Business Karma, that's the foundations, whatever they call the mindset. You know, the mindset. That's a channel about the mindset. Which I, of course, don't believe in the mindset. Mindset is very important. It is important, but in business, it's just the beginning. Then you have to do the actions. Then you have to do the mindset. Is you can carry your mindset all day long and watch shorts in YouTube and shorts in Instagram and reels or whatever they call them in TikTok, and you may get nowhere, right? So, in that regard, I strongly suggest long content, long form content, such as these videos. And if you have problems with women or relationship, here is me, Ivan, the old boy. To help you out. Because the quality of our life is actually the quality of our relationships. First with yourself, then with the rest of the world. Yes, my friend, that is a little rant for you today in the present of a working man here. And another man over there. See, a man. Just to show you. A man that do the shopping home. You see? He's so nice. Yeah. I guess for his old lady, he's doing the shopping. Now watch him. Let me put the camera down. Alright, here you go. A working man. Shopping lady, man. Probably his, I don't want to assume, TJ Maxx bag, grocery, and here's another one. Yeah, my friend, that's it for today from the old boy Ivan. Now you saw just Porsche went by. Now why you need Porsche? You need Porsche, or you need Audi or something. You need some decent car. And yeah, focus on some other stuff, not the car. Focus on yourself. As one man said, put your dent in the universe, not your personal dent in the universe. You know, focus on yourself, build some strength, build some muscles, build some testosterone, build some valuable relationships, and don't let your drama queen. If you have a drama queen in your life, you have to start noticing. I cannot stress enough the importance of noticing the drama queen behavior. And let's close with that. Never ever argue with a drama queen. She will bring you down on her territory, and she will destroy you with experience. And you're gonna be, you see, when you go home after all this showering, well, yeah, that's the destiny of the working man nowadays. The reason is very simple. In nowadays, I mean, in the modern society, what you are good for but providing. Hmm? A woman nowadays, they have better jobs than you, better positions, more beauty, more followers, and they got the pee-pee. Yeah, you don't have the pee-pee, you gotta chase it. But I don't suggest that. I don't suggest that word, chase it. When she put herself on the pedestal, well, take a mental note, write it in the book, and say, no more.